Right, we're just going to be running things for a while. And this is a new episode here. Just waiting for China to become stable again, just to see, is there any real possibility we can actually invade them, despite the fact I saw this option if his realm size is greater or equal to 300. Even though it's a bit of a mismatch and whatnot. Or does my empire need to be bigger then we can invade them? Which seems like, well, fair enough. You'll learn on your own. Okay, I just decided. I don't think she'll accept it, but would you like to be Shield Maiden? Okay, she's a Shield Maiden now, but she will not join the Warrior Lodge. But she'll be given a Shield Maiden trait, which ups her combat skill more. But at least the fellow Zoroastrian Shield Maidens will like her, but it's just a thing to give her. But I would not duel her because that would do me injustice. Dueling my own flesh and blood. Just gave her, just another trait. Just to up her piety a bit. And also more combat skill just to protect herself. In 4 years' time or so, I'll find you a husband. Unless I pass away soon, and then you're gonna have to look one for yourself. I'll spend it big for an expanded sick house. Alright. Again, I could pass away anytime soon. Thus her reign could begin, but as I said, I'm confident enough her intrigue will be improved. Especially since we got more study books now. And time for you to go duel again. But this was Nathan, obviously. Yeah, that blind woman. It's a wonder how she's still like that. Hey, my daughter's a renowned physician. Is it possible I can name her as such? No, they wouldn't allow female co-physicians unless it's, doesn't say. Maybe learning skills not high enough. There you go. That's another way. No. Let me put Meyer in. If that Chinese strategist is still alive, he's still around. Maybe they'll give her Chinese tactics. Not gonna serve her in the front lines. No. Just give her a few commander traits, then we're good to go. They gave her Way of the Dog. That's one. Lack of attrition and better day supply. Alright, she's got something here. Again, she likes me way more than she likes me way more than, robbery, so. Now she's picked up Way of the Dragon. Good job. That's why I put her there in the first place. That's why I made her Shield Maiden, so she could pick up something. That's why I put her there. Now she's ready. Ready to rule. keep going up on the disease resistance. That guy is still around. I'd be very, very angry if he outlives me. Then it would be up to my daughter to use her intrigue skill, which she'll get better. Refused revocation. He's going at it again. Now this adds to my curiosity. I did it in a previous episode. Now it's getting to me again. Any man who is not married, not a ruler, and not of my religious group nor culture. Actually, there's a way. What is a Tengri? Curious, once again. I have a feeling there's more than that. Even with any ruler. Okay, I guess he might have been a married man then. Surely there's got to be way more Tengri characters than that. I was about to say, it doesn't make sense, but maybe I should just stop that right now. Now, go back. That's Tengri with a T. And there's lots of men. Okay. There's another way of searching it though. Culture. Another thing I'm curious of. Keep that well in mind. Check again next year. They're spreading now. But remember, we got that otter. The Saga Guardian makes it less likely for uprising to spring up. Alright. Now would you like to be the Shield Maiden? Of course. At least these two will get along. Native pagan friend. Let's build a chapel here. Expensive, but it'll be worth it. Until we run out of another resource, then we go back to being a poor country again. Those Kurds are gone, aren't they? Yep. if those Muslims keep attacking the current shot, like if they take a big chunk of Khorasan and a few other parts, then maybe we can finally vassalize them and see if we can connect. Highly doubtful, but still, would be nice. But now my priority is just improving the infrastructure here and the disease resistance and a potential conflict with China. Like, even if we can't invade them, we can at least declare a holy war on them and take out what's left of the Western Protectorate of the region. And that would even include taking Dunhuang. You destroyed the Duchy of Pamir? What is the matter with you? You're responsible for this. But I ain't gonna create that because I need to start making money again. The old emperor is dead. Likes concubines, but doesn't like African cultures. Unfortunately, the unrest still persists. Stop. Check again. Looking for Turkish, alright? I'm sure you viewers will probably figure out why am I looking that up, and from your past experiences, and look at the timeline. And you're thinking that it might have made an appearance, and that's why I'm trying to, be up in my toes about this. Up in my toes? What the hell kind of sentencing is that you put in? When you turn 25, I will find your brother. You picked up aggressive leader. 3 leadership traits. If she was a member of the Warlord, she would have a 4th one. Regardless of your education, you will be another future Shield Maiden. Not necessarily Warrior Lodge member. We're just trying to move away from that. Because we feel like we've done enough for it, for Turan at the time. Duel for blood. He'll be easy. They call him Poison Tooth. Yep. Done killed him. Huge. He was from that country. I ought to have you executed for this. What? How much money you got? And how much money do you make? Not enough. It would upset the lords over there, but I don't care. That's what he gets for stealing. Cheaters never prosper. Nothing I could do about that one. Keep on going. You're doing well. My half-sister died of poor health, unfortunately. At least he was able to have several children just to keep his dynasty running, ever since we put you in that throne. Not very much. I'm checking it every year. Because I'm the kind of person who just believes and doesn't take any chances. By the way, no Turkish Tengri. That's what I'm curious to look at. That'll teach you. They don't have any tributaries, do they? No, just one. Because that unrest, huh? No. Tributaries, Architect. Okay, that's it. I'm gonna have to get your mode right now. Obviously, none of the dumb or ugly people. I mean, that one is a dragon in itself, but I'm still looking. Again, regardless of age, that's how in a man works. Lustful, attractive. This might do. We don't get enough attractive children. We had a lot of smart ones back there, but never attractive them. Okay, too bad we couldn't send you to Canary because your learning skill's too low. It has to be up to 5 in order to send them to the academy. But she'll be in the academy, in addition to being a shield maiden. If she grows up to be, by that time that I live. I mean, I guess the Holy War is going to be a real possibility then, rather than an actual invasion. The period of unrest has come to an end, and the surviving militant peasants have returned to the fields. Things are returning to normal, and the Middle Kingdom seems stable. Well, so yeah, here it is. It says realm size is greater or equal to 300, so it's not possible. Our claimant requirements the same dynasty as me. I mean, she's not married, same dynasty as me, but we ain't got no peace deal with them. We don't have a peace deal of any kind. And we can't invade because realm size is not big enough. Mine is 93. You can increase the realm size by building more holdings and additionally expanding the borders. So, thank you for notifying that. Well, I guess I've done what I can on this rule until her reign begins. Which now, by the way, she resides out there. Married to an attractive man. Very well. Even if we were to expand, well, they're going to be up and at us. Or alternatively, just get rid of you entirely by a holy war. We can get ready for that. Just send them up there. At Tacoma. Once you're in position, begin the war. We're going to defeat them one more time in a holy war. So that way we can take Donghuang, which no doubt we control that silk trade post as it exists, including its country of origin, this area of origin, which means undisputedly we Sogdians are the masters of the Northern Silk Road, except for those two areas that run through there. And then we gotta figure out where else we can expand. Or just make a lot of money so we can build more holdings within these areas. And here as well, and there. And this man we brought you in. And yet they called Ramtish the Whiner. Oh. Wait a minute, what month is it? It's April. We need the morale of armies up. Wait till September. War will be declared in September. That won't take long. There's those guys now. Yeah, after the festival, and then move in. And I'm gonna have you married too, you know, just in case. Gotta play it safe. That occurred. They'll take it. Check again. Starts with a T, you dummy. No Turkic Tengri yet. You know who I'm looking for, and I'm not gonna say his name, because he hasn't appeared in this timeline yet. But it's gonna happen sometime in this decade. Umayyad War? Umayyad? From all the heck way over there. You're pushing claimants for The Varam of Changa's... Varam? Varam? Howdy! Must have been through inheritance. Yes, inheritance. They were related. A boy must have, he took it over 3 years ago, so... Must have been raised as a Zoroastrian. At some point. Yeah, first Zoroastrian in Europe, but it's a short-lived one. Fascinating. Now it's time for the Jesuit Senate Festival. And you've been in prison for how long? Even though you've been in the oubliette for a very long time. That's it. Can't handle this anymore. I'm not going to let him outlive me. Is that so? None. None at all. Okay. I mean, I could have you executed and just be done with it. But they all like me, right? Except for those 2 in that prison. For the most part, yeah. As I said, for the last time, you are not going to outlive me. Burn to the stake like every other heretic. Because he is one. I'm sure he ain't liking that, but I guess he's alright. Zoroastrian all. His blessings shall aid me in battle. It'll be over soon enough, give it time. Looks like he's got this done, but I'm sure he's... Well, you'll find it. Wherever his commanders are. Yeah, just wait for them to, exhaust themselves. They won't have much support with that kind of destruction they're making. For the last time. No. And diligent. If only you were diligent too. Welcome back to the council. Let's make some money. Should be over, right? Alright, you got it. Alright, now let's make a move. 7th of February. This is it, boys and girls. This is going to be my last war. At least for the Empress here, before old age finally catches up with her. Actually, you have to... So we can't invade China, but we can... I've not... Oh, don't tell me I got caught by one of the raiders. Figures. Get back here. Never mind, army's destroyed. Okay, next time raise up the troops, but don't raise the ones that has raiders in it. Some of a march. So now we'll take care of the last remnants of the Western Protectorate control in this part of the map. And this time we'll be the masters of the Silk Road. The Northern Silk Road. Now you brought out the bigger numbers. That's more than a match for us. Oh, don't tell me you did it again. Go the long way around. Thought they raised the main troops, but doesn't appear to be. Not from Dunhuang, anyhow. Now they did. And we can't go over there now. Yeah, you just be on standby until further notice. While I will be here and call to glory. And when the decisive battle comes, perform a war sacrifice. Horse 35. Actually, you can get rid of these raiders for us. Why him? Anyways, just trying to stay all the way from factions, which he will. He knows me well enough. Still got a lot of time to catch up. Yeah, they're assaulting the holdings now, which will take time. I hear notifications that they are raiding Samarkand. Negotiate with them. Again, it seems they're bringing everybody over. It's just one massive army. They're not splitting their forces up. There's your man. Strong and groomed. He'll definitely have children. Now we up on tolerance. We'll vote for significant status of women, which women can now be Astabad and Darikpat. Now they brought their tributary armies with them. That's what they were getting together for. Is that everybody? Hell, that is everybody. Guess we'll be on a march then. Do not be afraid. they want to come in full force, we'll come in that full force. And we got a few more troops from Samarkand that will be coming too. Fine, we'll go in as one. Just depends on how that's going to look. Again, it's a holy war, not an invasion. Because there was something that limits us. But I wouldn't worry too much about that. Small gains is good gains. These guys just like to be paid, those greedy bastards. When exactly? Huge army, 22nd. Battle will start on the 18th. I don't know if that's a good idea. I mean, how much cavalry do they have? LC, light cavalry. They got plenty of light cavalry, but no heavies. No horse archers either, except for that small cognate of theirs. Oh, we're bringing everybody. So, old friend, we brought you over here because you're good with cavalry much as I. And you have an experience on that sort of thing, but you're severely injured, but they call you the Fearless, which we need you. And knowing that this battle's coming, now more sacrifice has been performed. Ready for a fight. Get the heck out of here. I was hoping they have a little bit of gold on them, but not very much. So now our morale's at an all-time high. Still on the 18th, despite the morale going up. Yeah, 22,000 versus that many of them. And they may have the advantage of the desert, but we have the morale. And we're not terribly worried about that. Because there's no shortage of that. So let the fighting commence on this desert. A huge battle would make a difference in the war score. Too bad that Protector General's not there. Is he? No, he's in Dunhuang. Which, they'll be coming soon. No doubt. Movement will be locked on the 2nd of April. Because we got a few more spawned troops that came in during the battle. Now here comes enemy reinforcements, including the Protector General. Well, the movement is locked anyhow. Yep, now they came in. That is quite a difference. When you got an organized army with very high morale against possibly the best army of the East, and yet they were just... That's all I gotta say about the casualties at that point. Anyway, split off the retinues. Your job is to liberate territory. While we do a bit of that here. I said Get out of here before more troops spawn in and it stops your movement again. Let's go get him. Damn it! Okay, assault here, and then go. Now scram! Takes too long for you to get somewhere. So we'll get down Huang instead. It'll be easy to take down. We have you around. Again, these two counties are our main objective. Now, would you like to be shield maiden? Oh hell, we're running out of money here. What's cheap? Well, 50, 75. Okay, shield maiden first, education later. Unless we can get some prisoners out of this, but it seems highly unlikely, but there's probably great loot in there. Not really, it's... Look at the potential loot. Possible loot. It'll do for a time. We'll get you that education after the war, alright? We'll promise you. Now to Danhong City itself. Now let's go. November 1st. They'll be there on the 22nd, we'll be there in November, so we won't face their big army in time unless we stop them from going over there. No, we're gonna catch them there. You continue to retake territories, which, after this battle, we will win. No doubt. Right, now they are gone. Western Protectorate of this area is finished. And the title is mine. While we control their silk trade post. Which, thank goodness, now that it's stable, the money will be flowing. It still says that requirement. Yeah, it doesn't have a truce, the levies, and yeah, from now on, if I want to put a Sogdian person in a throne, well, Kayani person in a throne, I should say, we need to get our empire bigger. Just conquer a few more provinces and build more holdings. That's the key. They will remember our name once more. I'll return to Samarkand. Now, who to give this land to? I mean, I don't want to give it too much to them. Especially that he kept revoking people. What else? I mean, this is mainly Han Chinese area. And I know there's a few Han Chinese around. In this realm, anyhow. But let me check one more time. No sign of him. Look, they'll get their mosque over their back. It's just, it's kind of far off, don't you think? And if we need to expand, but the question is, where? I mean, I had an idea that I wanted to expand up there. You know, just to spread Zoroastrianism a bit as they did. Where's that old Chinese strategist? You still around? You get to control this satrapy. You know, someone's got to represent their people there. Otherwise, there'll be revolts. Man, we nearly bankrupted ourselves. Yeah, I could send you to the academy now, in which from then on, we'll start making money. Lots of it. Especially now we have control of this trade post, which doesn't make much, but with improvements, we're gonna get it. Not pregnant yet, huh? Wouldn't worry about that too much. But now I'm starting to increasingly worry about the vassal limit. The -5 portion is laws because of high centralization. Which we may have to reduce that in case if we expand elsewhere. Which for now, it's like, I guess we have a little choice then. Like, maybe we should just build more holdings in all the areas that I personally control my domain. And others, too. Especially Kiva. Although I did put Galvokind to split the realm into two. That didn't work. Find you another. Seriously, that's it? Yes, the intrigue. Isn't there another very intriguing man out there? As if someone's gotta teach her how this stuff works. So, just a reminder. Never gonna get you married to old men again. So, try him. At least now he lives with us. So what I mean by start making a lot of money again. Hell, should have married to the Jewish. I mean, look, master schemer. Despite the differences in faith, I think I found someone better. Forget the cut. I mean, think of the state intrigue. We're gonna have him killed. I know it's a screwed up thing to do, but we found someone better. Cannot believe we're doing that. Because that stuff's beyond me. Okay, so what? That's their business. But as for him, he didn't drink the wine. Then again, man with high intrigue, so it could be a challenge. I'll handle this. Try to poison wine again. Oh, now it's known. Poison wine for the third time. His third time the charm. Can you pick something else other than the wine? At least we're making a lot of money again. Oh my god. Something else other than wine. The man is not... It's not like he was born yesterday. That's it. You and I, we fight right now. Coward. Or I could just imprison you. I don't care if I become a tyrant for this. If you fail one more time, that man's going to prison. I don't care if I get tyranny. My life is near its end anyhow. Now it worked, and he didn't know. Oh, shoot. Now I feel guilty. It actually worked. Oh, man. What have I done? All because the Jewish man came and I saw him, master schemer, think of the state intrigue. If it's a son, then I would feel even more guilty. If it's a daughter, whew. Don't get her remarried yet. Wait until the baby is born. At least there's going to be a grandchild. This is hilarious. And it's going to be for honor. Gotcha. Even nice. For a 74-year-old drunk. But he liked it. There we go. Made all that money again. Ah, Priyadevi died a natural death. At least you had quite a life. And you're an architect too. Glad you had a role to play. Oops, shit. with the Zoroastrian faith as of late. Guess these rebel victories and a few other things. Against the Arabian Empire? Are you nuts? Well, we faced armies bigger than that. Do I really want to do that? And the question is, where could that be? I mean, sure, it's of a Sunni faith, half decadent, but there's not a lot of independent Sunni realms out there, are there? No, mostly Shia. But it's a very large empire, you know. And where can I declare such war? Sistan. Or Kurdistan, which is just this one county over there. Which, why on earth would I want to do that? But a religious liberation of Sistan, which is a big chunk of land that we can take away from them. So Sistan, then you make your way to Karaman. Again, we've done a lot of crazy things, alright? They got the money because they have way more silk trade posts than we do. Not to mention their empire is huge. How can a little Sogdian empire could take on the big bad Arabian Empire? And plus, doing that may cause a jihad. You know, think what the Caliph might be thinking. If you ever called a jihad against Khorasan, then we are very vulnerable. But there are alternate places to declare holy wars on, such as Azerbaijan, go across the Caspian Sea, which of course that means you have to walk over there or through there to get the relevant objective. Or the smaller Makran and Sistan. But you could take both in religious liberation, but that would also be the creation of a tributary state that would be led by a Zoroastrian, and I guess it would be mainly of that culture, hopefully. Yeah, 3 Zoroastrian realms here, blocking Arabian expansion into India. Sounds intriguing, but obviously I don't know if I'm going to be around for that long to make it happen. Which, by the way, if I die during this war, would this go away? It says if lose the war or the 4th option. It doesn't say. Of course, when you do that, that means it's going to be a definite holy war. I mean, the Shias will not join because different faith. But the ones that are nearby them, I mean, possibly these guys are Sunni. These guys are Shia. Current Shia uprising. Yeah, I think I see where I'm getting there, even though taking an awful risk. And plus, declaring war on that, they will most likely go for these defenseless territories. Yeah, there's very little Zoroastrian presence in that land. But creating a tributary king. Hey, here's another way to expand the realm. But that's probably going to have to happen once I'm gone. We'll do that war right away. This is our first real big test. But, however, at least that boy's going to be of intrigue and is a craven, which is good. And I'm sure if we can beat those guys, that's probably going to hurt their decadence a bit. Screw it! This is a big gamble we're taking. And we'll use that call to glory again. Just go down there while I will... what's the best place to gather? All these troops. 22,000. Actually, none, except in Baka and the Indus. Just here. I will get my troops. And call to glory again. I mean, we've made enough money as it is. And these raiders just won't leave, will they? Oh. So that wasn't him. Okay. Plus it's a daughter. Now, there's somebody in the court that I want you to marry. And he's Jewish, I believe, yes. Don't forget. I don't know about it because different faith difference and all. I just hope they'll get along and not assassinate her. Yeah, we'll be seeing their massive armies soon, but we faced armies that are about their size, but I don't think they'll get all together in an army group. But if they do come through this area, then we're screwed. Unless we take the relevant objectives of these areas, which, interestingly enough, 3 holdings, 2, 3, 1. This is about as badly developed as the Tokharian lands. Just take out their armies and take the relevant objectives. If the Turan Empire can beat the Arabian Empire, then we can beat anyone. I guess I have a reason to live. I guess you can come to battle with us. Pay attention to their commanders on where are they. They're in there. Yes, he's one of the examples. He's in Ovo. He's moving north. But then again, they could come in army groups. And remember, we do not gain territory. It'll create a new Zoroastrian Shahdam down there. In fact, start taking this one holding, just for starters. Shia, Nazdaki, Buddhist. Uprising after uprising. Keep eyes open. Poor garrison. Should be good. Don't worry about them. Unless they take the long way, and that's stupid of them. Yeah, more raiders. This one they could, definitely. Negotiate with the raiders. Whoever is host, they can have their land. If they do not have a single claimant, those are the ones we will let them in. It's gonna be you. And he wants this county? Now, with you being a heretic... Okay, sure. Take the money. We'll get rid of them later. As long as he keeps raiders out. Right? He can have the county. We'll get rid of him later. In fact, he and his children. Hey, everybody, look, we got a heretic here. Get rid of him. That's what we're gonna do. We gave him the land, and now we're gonna get rid of him by assassinating him and his children. Alright, move in this way. No sign of the enemy yet. Where the hell are they, anyhow? Gee, are they really that many? Well, not really. Oh, they're on their way. Actually, hold here. Aaron Kerman. Aha. That's one army group. Yeah, they're going for the same place as we are. But it's mountains, so don't go up there. We can beat them to the mountains. Again, they will be there on 4th of August. We'll be there on 4th of August, but I believe we'll beat them there. House of Wisdom Reborn. After his ignominious fall in the hands of the invaders, a great king has taken control of the region. Slowly but surely, scrolls are arriving together with men to study them. Like a phoenix from the ashes. You shall have your money. Gotcha. I told you we beat you to it. Yeah, I should have paid attention. I was looking at combat start date. That's what I was looking at. Continue to work. If we can defeat this one army, then that means we can defeat many. And from then on, we should just start expanding upon the Arabian Empire this way, even though we're at a risk of losing this realm. Just figure your way to there. That's one. You're next, heretic. That was quick plan thinking. We nearly destroyed their whole army. One of them to many, anyhow. Wait a minute, that's his heir. That's a big score difference. So in other words, keep him under house arrest. Don't let him die in the dungeon. Such a big war score difference for having an heir prisoner. That's brilliant. So just take a few holdings, then that's that. A swift victory that we didn't expect. Now we got one more to deal with. But the question is, does that mean will the raiders be still kept out? It says here, settled adventure. If we get rid of his entire family, as we're doing now, would that mean that the modifier goes away? Don't we have another commander that's... No, not really. Well, Nana. Yeah. Just besiege areas. Let's go defeat them one more time. It's mountains mainly. It's a mountainous country. Although it might be a bad idea. But do we care? I mean, that's probably their entire Imperial army there. Yeah, our movement stopped because our troops just spawned. But now they're just turning away. It's almost like we scared them. But our siege still stands as I become uncouth. Yep, we scared their god out of them. We scared the... Just say for example. We scared the greatest out of them. Scared the soul out of them. The Zoroastrians are back. Yeah, we're taking prisoners. It's alright. When one don't take... Just remember, don't advance into those areas. These areas to take are the relevant objectives. And keep the air prisoner for the time being. Murdered by Mayor Watch of Samarkand. You lunatic! You screwed it up! Now 3 of her husbands dead. She might become a Black Widow or something if she... I mean, she didn't come up with it. Well, who knows? She's an intriguing woman, so... Oh, gotta find you another husband. What's the matter with this world? What's the matter with this playthrough? That's the better question. Marry some Sogdian local. I remember seeing someone who's, you know, a bit rather... I don't think I would want you to... Ah, this man. That's what I was looking for. Well, now I'm a known murderer. We got his entire family, and the county is back in my hands. But the question is, that settled adventurer. Oh no, it's still on. Made a good move today. War scores at 100%. So this land is liberated, and this kingdom is now a tributary state to the Turan Empire. Even though I would much rather have it part of the Empire of Turan, which we can make it happen if we can release the tributary. And then declare vassalization war, because his is a small country. And of all the people that wanted to rule that country, it had to be an airlift man. What are the odds? Where have you been? That was great. But I believe we could do more for this sort of thing. I mean, I'd rather vassalize that entire area, so that way he can govern Baluchistan. That's what his kingdom is called. It's not Sistan, it's Baluchistan, because he's of a Baluch culture. Baluch culture. He's gone for seduction. Good. You want to have children fast, or these guys take over. Craven and homosexual. This is even better for them. But let's implement this idea, bud. Yes. Forced vassalization on this newly conquered territory. So let's just get it done quick before I pass. Yeah, vassalize before the Arabs get it back. See if we can capture the leader. Because that would be even brilliant. Even brilliant? I don't think that's the correct way of saying it. Again, their garrison's very weak, but you are gonna like us being in the Empire now. So yes, we have an even big surprise for them. Turkic invasion of Khorasan. You didn't pay those mercenaries enough, did you? Should be easy. Oh, that one's a sizable. Go over there. That one has a poor. Let's try to capture him again. If not, then guess we'll capture the rest of the way. Even if I have to bring a few troops over. For the last time, no. So none of my children will be joining the Eagle Warriors. Surprised no one else is attacking them, but he was known as the Big Halberd. Well, shoot. Well, I don't suppose there's any other Han Chinese around, right? In the realm, at least. Anyways. Well, you guys. Hey, young man. You take it over. Hope he wasn't sick. As in diseased territory. No, it's not diseased at all. Yeah, it's going to put a bit of a financial strain reinforcing the slot, but shouldn't worry too much. Yeah, why not? We don't get enough books these days. Macron will be next. Or... yeah, Macron. Granddaughter, but legitimate. Etiquette. Still no son. Seems rather odd to me. Almost done here. Tish, fully bad. Fully bad? What the hell? Or we could fight against him one more time, get a little bit of war score. Because that's his main army. Or what's left of it. Not him yet. Just make it fast. Bektashi order live there? Oh hell, what's going on over in the Arabian Empire? The Caliphs take charge of a war against the tyranny. That does concern Kerman. I'm sure once the rebellion's over, we may have to take advantage of this. For further expansion. Especially in this county, that's a Zoroastrian holy site there. Welcome to the Empire. I'll make it up to you. What areas do you desire? That belong to Baluchistan. Oh yes, all these places. Zaranj. Mind you, these are the Saga people. In case if you're wondering, it's like, who are these foreigners? What is yours? Farah is yours. Unfortunately, this belongs to Khotan, which you may have to fight over that, but good luck with that. Man's been in prison for long, unless I can revoke him and I'll give it to you as a show of goodwill. But that's up to the Tokharians. Now we have the ability to perform a great conquest. Oh, since we're an empire now, empire versus empire war, and now that we are, since we're, up at near similar strength, we can do... No. I have to be at a lower strength while they're bigger. Yes. We could do a great conquest war. So whenever this rebellion's over, then, I guess it's up to you to do that. You two still haven't had children yet, and you haven't graduated yet. It's alright. At least that lowers the vassal limit a bit. So I'm thinking, next time we should go for Kerman, which there's a Zoroastrian holy site there. It's like, okay, you guys can control that. If you can't expand in Arabian Empire because of your weakness, we can. And we're just going to keep hitting them bit by bit. Ignore the Shia. Maybe just like, okay, take Kerman, and then rest of Persia, which would be the biggest gain that we'll ever have. But unfortunately, there's a bit of territory that's going to remain separated from us. So that's going to be problematic, because territory is separated from us, and it could leave under our control soon. Especially during succession. Which is going to add to series of problems. Yeah, I'm worried a bit about that. Yeah, a holy war against these guys? Huh. Even if we successfully took Persia in a great conquest war against the Arabian Empire, that might start a jihad against us. They're going to be mad as heck about this. I mean, we have the momentum. We're on the offense here. But you know what? I think it's a good time to stop right here, but the offense will continue. So, the Holy War for Kerman will be likely, and the possibility of a great conquest of Persia. But I fear that I won't be around for long before she takes over, which she's getting good, actually. Hell, maybe those people in the Warrior Lodge were right after all. She should have been in that Warrior Lodge. But she's, you know, she's too old. Too old to begin training. But nonetheless, she's ambitious. She knows what she's doing. Especially with all that further organizing and whatnot. But nonetheless, we hope you enjoyed this episode because we've been making great strides. Especially that we're trying to, strengthen the Zoroastrian religion again. But after this next war, they're going to get it. Zoroastrianism is making a comeback once again. If the Quran can't do it, we can. Because Sogdiana, or the Turan Empire, is becoming a feared force. If I'm going to be around long enough for them to say, hey, I want your daughter, I will finally give it to them. She'll continue this bloody tradition that we've started long ago. So, we hope you join us next time because we don't know if... a holy war will definitely happen, but we don't know about a great conquest. We don't know what that's going to be like. So, just tune in and see it. Tune in and see it, I guess. Wait and see. Till then, so long for now.